Developing this evening, calls for gun control are growing louder, both on the national and state level. After 3 mass shootings in less than 3 weeks, Buffalo, Uvalde, and Texas, or Tulsa rather, a Florida House Democrat wants his fellow lawmakers to return to Tallahassee for a special session on guns. It's a long shot, but Congressman Joe Geller submitted his request to the Secretary of State, describing the matter as, quote, an epidemic of gun violence. If 20% of the legislature submits written support for him, then a special session would be called. In the meantime, Florida is getting ready to host its largest gun show this weekend, and this is at the fairgrounds at Tampa. Organizers tell us, despite the recent mass shootings, they have no plans to cancel or move the event. Fox 13's Josh Cassio is live tonight at Curtis Hickson Park with more on the gun show, but I know there's also an event where you are, and this one completely different. So tell us about that first.
Yes, Cynthia, that event starts in about an hour. The chief of police will be here, along with other officials and a bunch of concerned citizens wearing orange, highlighting those lost to gun violence. As you can imagine, a lot of those folks are going to be in favor of gun control measures, potentially up to things like an assault weapons ban. On the other hand, as you mentioned, a lot of the pro-gun folks really believe guns are not the problem. Many of those folks this weekend will be over at the Florida State Fairgrounds for one of Florida's largest gun shows, the Tampa Gun Show. It's essentially a one-stop shop for all things gun. Soon, this expo hall at the Florida State Fairgrounds will be packed end to end with all things guns.
It's a one-stop shop for everything, from guns, ammos, holsters, anything you can think of gun-related.
In other words, a gun lover's paradise, or a problematic promoter of gun culture, depending on where you stand. According to gunviolencearchive.org, there have been 233 mass shootings this year, meaning 4 or more victims, including in Buffalo, the Uvalde school shooting, and the latest event in Tulsa. Still, Fox 13 has learned there are no plans to either move or cancel Tampa's big gun show in the wake of those cases.
In the wake of the shootings, it's important that people exercise their Second Amendment. You know, we're not afforded the luxuries of private security. So, you know, protecting your wife or your family or your house is a big thing to Floridians.
The wave of shootings is raising new calls for gun control measures, including potential bans on assault-style weapons, often the type used in these mass shootings.
We need to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. And if we can't ban assault weapons, then we should raise the age to purchase them from 18 to 21.
It's a fun sporting rifle. People use them for hunting. I use them for hunting. A lot of my friends use them for hunting. A lot of people use them for home protection.
They're sure to be a popular item at this weekend's show. Geisler doesn't believe bans are the answer.
I just think protecting the kids in the schools should be the #1 thing. It's not the guns. It's the people using them.
And something important about this weekend's gun show, I'm told all gun sales at that show will require background checks. There are no private sales, so every gun purchased there, the buyer will go through a background check. The event is Saturday and Sunday. It's Florida's largest gun show, and Cynthia, one of the largest gun shows in the country. Back to you.
Thank you, Josh.